Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Grihe thako bane thako ha Gauranga bole thako narottam mange tasan. When you live in the family life, you live. Forest is no meaning. Meaning is this, how much you are connected with Gauranga. That is the meaning. You are connected with Lord in loving relation. That is. So we are sharing about the Jaiva Dharma.
Manah Siksha.
Huh?
Manah Siksha.
Manah Siksha. Or Jaiva Dharma. Oh, Jaiva Dharma. Manah Siksha. Manah Siksha. Sorry, Jaiva. Manah Siksha. Jaiva Dharma also is a Jiva Dharma. Jiva Dharma to control your mind, to fix that. Mind is very chanchala. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am in the form of mind. Very chanchala. Always in the mood of service. He can do the service for the senses. Mind is always ready for that. Full energy of mind will go, then Rati will come. Mind will not helpful, you cannot go in Rati. Kama cannot come. This Rati, when Krishna, Guru Sharana Rati, that Rati, when it comes for Gurudev Ke Charan, means in the lotus feet of Gurudev, then Uttam Gati. Then it becomes divine. And when it is in material senses, it's a lower Gati. Speed is there. Mind creates the speed. Gati means speed. Sri Guru Charana Rati says Uttama Gati. This is the highest speed. If the mind goes in the lotus feet of Gurudev, and mind, why Gurudev? Because Gurudev is the way to show us to the goal. Gurudev is not a goal. Goal is Radha's Krishna. Radha's Krishna. Any place you see Prabhupada make Radha's Govinda, Radha Mohan. It's Radha's Mohan. If you want to know Radha, without knowing Radha, how you will know Mohan? You have to know Radha's eyes, Mohan. That is Radha's. From Radha eyes. We have to see to Sakshu from Mohini eyes. Then Chakshu can understand. We have to find the eyes of the beloved to see the lover. So if you want to know Krishna, you have to see from the eyes of Radhika. Eyes means shadow of Radhika can get the same eyes. You understand about shadow, right? Because you have a practical knowledge of shadow. Sadhu is not nothing for himself. He is only in the service of the, what you say? Original. Object. That is shadow. You can see the shadow. Your shadow you can see. But you go, he will go with you. Always shadow go with us. This is the Radhika Dasi. So here we are reading Manah Siksha. Oh mind, you are my friend. What very we are.
So we're still...
Mind, if you make friend, is the best friend. And his spiritual life moves with your mind. Understand? Mind is very important for spiritual development. So now, read.
I can read the verse again
Yeah.
and then continue.
No. Where you
Okay.
are, read from there.
For someone who wants to attain...
Someone who wants. Want means Narayan Maharaj book. Hidden path of devotion. Want means greed. Wanting. I want not is not getting. If you want something, then you will get it. You have to want. Please, I want. What I want? I want my growth in the movement of the spiritual life. I want this. I want to grow more, to realize myself. I want, then it can happen. Mind will help you. If not, mind is neutral. Senses will say, do this, then mind will work for that. Body will say, mind will do that. Very seriously service. Manovritti. One is Chittavritti. Chittavritti means your chitta inside, chitta, and man when become one, that is Chittavritti. Consciousness. When consciousness and mind, Prabhupada said, 13-14 Bhagavad Gita, when consciousness and mind is together, friend, then we are not angry with anyone. We are friends of all. So, read, please.
For someone who wants
This Chittavritti, not to develop Manovritti, means only mind what you want to do. No. Make with your consciousness, want this. Go on.
For someone who wants to attain loving devotion.
Loving devotion. If you have desire for that. If you want to collect the knowledge, it's no other thing. But if you want to loving devotion, love. Devotion means love in action. Action in love is loving devotion. All action, all movement of my senses, body and mind has to be in love. What I can move? I can move my body. I can move my eyes. I can move my nose. I can listen from here. This movement in love is a devotion. This all movement, my sense movement, which side is moving. If I want this, loving,
Loving devotion to the Lord's lotus feet.
Yeah.
It is compulsory to be attached to the association of his devotees.
You see? This is the point, my dear. Shastra is a reference book. It should be in behavior, and you can match with reference that is right doing or wrong doing. That is the thing. Again?
For someone who wants to attain loving devotion to the Lord's lotus feet, it is compulsory to be attached to the association of his devotees.
Yes, that's the point. Association. Which type I will make association, I will develop that nature. Loving devotee association. Yeah. Yes.
Mahat Kripa Vina Kon Karme Bhakti Noe. No activity.
Bolen, ki Bangla che.
Mahat Kripa Vina Kona Bhakti.
Yeah. Ki bolo, English bolen.
Without blessing of the great Vaishnavas, nothing will work. Sorry, I don't know much.
Yeah. So Vaishnava, when I will know Vaishnava, one time who say the Krishna, they all are Vaishnavas. Who take care of others, they are Vaishnavas. And Mahatma Gandhi say, Vaishnav janto jene kahiye, ye pir parai jane. I like this more. Who understand the difficulty of other Vaishnavas and respectful to them, they are the Vaishnavas. Who cannot see the difficulty of others and feel that, they cannot be a Vaishnava. Yeah. Association of those Vaishnava who is in that mood. That
no activity can be devotional service without the mercy of the saints, of Bhakta.
Yeah.
Avashya milaye Krishna Vaishnava Kripaya.
Avashya milaye Krishna Vaishnava Kripa. It's sure, avashya, 100%. Krishna give his mercy through Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas are the wealth. Vaishnavas is your wealth. Where the Vaishnavas are living means who has a desire to grow his spiritual life. They are living together, and their mercy everybody melts. That mercy together, love together, share together, they see and they feel beautiful. This is Mahat Kripa. This is the great mercy of Vaishnava. When Mahat Kripa is happening in our life, means very mercy, Mahat Ahetuki Kripa, means crossless mercy when happen in our life, then we see the Vaishnavas. And this mercy we grow in our spiritual life. Yeah.
Surely, Krishna is attainable by the mercy of the Vaishnavas. From these words, we can understand that loving devotion to the Lord's lotus feet can only be attained by the grace of the saints.
Sri Radha. Yahi Mahat Kripa. This is the Ahetiki Kripa. When the day comes in our life, it's very easy to understand and to be close with Krishna. Understanding is very new beginning subject. You can be close and you can start sharing feelings with Krishna. Information is nothing for them. Mahat Kripa makes so close that you cannot imagine. Yeah.
The Lord's mercy uses the saint's mercy or association as a vehicle to infuse it into another living entity.
Wow.
It does not take...
Again.
Wow. The Lord's mercy uses the saint's mercy or...
Lord uses the saint's mercy. Again.
The Lord's mercy uses the saint's mercy.
You see, He comes through the saint's mercy. Lord using saint's mercy to make you easy to understand. This Mahat.
The saint's mercy or association as a vehicle to infuse it into another living entity.
Wow, so kind. Lord is so kind. Through the saint, He make the vehicle to infuse in us, inject us. Little pain happens when you take injection, but it's faster relief is also there. Infusing that with little pain there. Yeah.
It does not take place independently.
No, impossible. And what is my independent nature? Prabhupada said very nicely, by knowing soul, last paragraph of Bhagavad Gita, knowing soul, you are conditioner, you know the soul, but soul is conditioned with the senses. How you will make him free? You cannot. By knowing soul, you are not free, you are conditioned. You cannot come out from that condition. Till senses are there, you cannot. They will do their work. And Sri Radha, they will do their work. Second thing, condition is there, and one is a marginal nature. Sometimes I want to be spiritual, and sometimes I want to free from that, like a ping pong. And third is nature, independent. I am very independent. Why? Because super soul is also independent. We are part and parcel of the super soul, so this has also small nature like a Lord. Independency. We don't want to go under control of anything. Independence. So, read again.
The Lord's mercy uses the saint's mercy or association as a vehicle. The Lord's mercy uses the saint's mercy or association as a vehicle to infuse it into another living entity. It does not take place independently. One may ask here, the Lord can directly bestow His mercy in the form of devotion to His lotus feet. Why is it so dependent on Mahat Kripa, grace of the saints, or Mahat Sangha, association with the saints? The scriptures and the saints answer to this. Although the grace of the Lord is the major and self-perfect cause of attaining devotion, which brings us to the Lord, it takes shape before us in this phenomenal world in the form of the grace of the saints. O Lord, Bhakti Sandarbha, the saints are the embodiments of your grace. Whatever mercy you reveal in this phenomenal world wanders around there in the form of the saints and in no other form. Therefore, it is nothing but self-deception to reject the direct mercy of the Lord in the form of the saints, and to seek the Lord's Paroksha Karuna, indirect mercy, roundabout mercy. Thus the Lord told His dear devotee Uddhava, Mad Bhakta Puja Pyadlika. My devotees are more worshipable. You should be more attached to worshipping my devotee than to worshipping me.
Yeah. You see, Uddhava, when he was with Krishna, he don't understand this. So jnani. And when he comes to the Vrindavan and see the Vrindavan mother love, friend love, and Gopi's love, then he understands it. You see? Then this he's telling, I want to be a leaf in front of the Vrindavan. Gulmar Lata. I don't want to go out from here. I want to always take the dust of the devotee of Krishna. So you can see, yeah. Yes, go on.
You should be more attached to worshipping my devotee than to worshipping me. For worship of my devotee particularly pleases me. This is because the Lord desires the devotee even more than himself. He is more attracted to the bliss of his devotee's devotion in the heart than to his own Swarupananda, constitutional personal bliss. And he desires to relish that bliss more. In Srimad Bhagavat, the Lord told Durvasa Rishi, O Brahmana, I covet my devotees and the saints, for whom I am the only shelter, even more than I covet myself or my sixfold opulence. Therefore it is said in the Shandilya Smriti, it may be doubted whether a devotee of Achutya attains perfection or not. Krishna. But there is no doubt about it that someone who is dedicated to serving Krishna's devotees attains perfection. Therefore, in order to get Lord Vishnu's mercy, one must please the Vaishnavas with loving devotion. Srimad Bhagavat says, by serving the saints, a festival of love for Madhusudana, the destroyer of material miseries, becomes firmly established within the heart. Associating with saints and serving them means to lovingly worship them with body, mind, and words, hearing topics of Krishna from them, remembering these topics, following their exemplary behavior, and doing bhajan according to their instructions. Nowadays, Mahat Seva or Vaishnava Seva has become known as giving some money, food or clothes, or feeding them some khichdi, or whatever the donor can think of, and thereby treating the Vaishnavas with concept as if they are beggars. An intelligent person will understand whether or not all of it is in adherence to the above quoted holy words, Mad Bhakta Puja Bhadika, or Rati Raso Bhavet Tivraha. Narada Pancharatra says, Vaishnavanam Para Bhakti. One must serve the Vaishnavas with the greatest devotion. Srila Rupa Goswami writes, the wise understand that each item of devotion to the Lord discussed in this book has a corresponding item of devotion to a devotee. On the pretext of teaching his own mind, Sri Raghunadas teaches all the devotees that the flawless way to attain love for the lotus feet of the Lord is to serve the pure devotees with love. After this, Shripad declares his wonderful love for his own initiation mantra. In the Brahma Purana, the following definition is given of a mantra. A mantra is given by the Lord and the great sages. It starts with an invocatory syllable like Om, and it ends with a sign of obeisances, which is decorated with bijas, root syllables such as Nama or Swaha. Furthermore, it contains the names of the Lord and the special power to establish a certain relationship between the practitioner and the Lord.
Like Gopal mantra. There are 3 relations in one mantra. One is a cling. After that, words are jo hai na, words are making relation of. And last word is Gopi Janvallava. This is for the Gopi Bhav who is in Raga Bhakti for them. You see, Prabhupada also sung, he mentioned Gopi Janvallava in his song. Because the highest bhav is Gopi Janvallava, who is in Manjari Bhav or Radha Dasi, Adhik Sneha. They do Gopi Janvallava meditation. And other for Vatshalya Rasa, motherly love, they think more in Krishna. Govinda, they are friends, they are thinking in Govinda. So, it's all relating in relationship mantra. So, mantras are very important. This develop relation. If not, then we have no relation. We have devotion, impersonal devotion. Without relation, love cannot move. Relation is the foundation of movement of love. So, Gayatri mantras, what is Diksha mantras are very important to do and practice with the relationship. Radha. Yes. Every mantra is behind relation.
Furthermore, it contains the names of the Lord and the special power to establish a certain relationship
Yes.
between the practitioner and the Lord.
Yeah. This is Diksha. Then, when Diksha mantra we do, then Mahamantra works. Because Mahamantra in beginning, middle and last is a Maharas. Mahamantra is Maharas. And this mantra is changed as per your rasa. Sakhya Bhav, Krishna Balram. Madhuri Bhav, Hare means different meaning, Krishna means, Ram means Ramaiti Ram. Means meaning change of Mahamantra. So which mood you are chanting Mahamantra, that has to be clear now. Then rasa will come now. Madhuri rasa, Sakhya rasa, Vatsalya rasa. If rasa is not fixed, then Mahamantra will, how rasa will give? Mother can see his son and his Balram. Friend can see Krishna, Balram. But Radhika will see, Gopis will see when they are in Raman, when they are in meeting. Hare means change here. Hare means for Radha. Hare means for stealing. Which mood we have, without developing that mood, how we can relish the Mahamantra? So we are doing, but is no understanding the meaning of mantra. You understand? This is the point. Vatsal Rasa will see I am explaining some meaning of Mahamantra. Bachelor people will not see that. He will see his son, his brother, his older son. Mother can see, friend will see only this. But Gopi will see in different form. It all depends which rasa you want to move. Then Mahamantra is so realizable, so realizable, so realizable, there is no higher mantra than this. You cannot live for one moment.
Joy.
Understand? Radha Shakti?
Oh, yes,
Clear?
very much.
This is the point. द्वार कोई कोई बुझते पारे. Somebody will understand. कोई कोई क्या किया चला. कोई कोई भाग्यवान बुझते पारे.
जी.
कोई
भगवान जी.
भाग्यवान जी बूझते पारे. मैंने some jiva who is a fortunate, they will understand. They can realize it. Yeah.
So it blesses. The mantra blesses the practitioner in freeing him or her from the bondage of physical life and bestows a spiritual body which is suitable for serving the Lord.
Yeah. He bring out, this mantra bring out from physical body to spiritual body. Without coming in a spiritual body, you cannot make feelings and relationships. Why? Because devil cannot see me. I can see him, but devil cannot see me. This Almira cannot see me, but I can see Almira. Similarly, devil and Almira cannot see the Lord. You will see like him. Our mind is in material, so we cannot see him. But he can see that without a spiritual identification, we are like a table chair. He can see me, but I cannot see him. He is sitting in my front. He comes here, but I cannot see him because I am a table. My consciousness is table consciousness. Simple. And the moment we will develop ourselves in the spiritual consciousness, he will see me and I will see him. He will talk with me, I will talk with him. That is anurag. Both-sided. Is not one-sided. Rag means one-sided. Do you like me or not, I don't know. Arey no yaar. Here is anurag. I also like you, you also like me. You cannot live without me and I cannot live without you. This is anurag. This is anurag. Radhika cannot live without Krishna. Krishna cannot live without Radhika. That's anurag. Manjaris cannot live without Radhika. And Radhika cannot live without Manjari because they are the helper, they are the organizer for the meeting of Radha and Krishna. And only dasis are only thinking and living for Radhika. Never dream for Krishna. Never dreaming even. If the dream coming Krishna, then they are not dasi, they become saki. They no dream even Krishna. Why they not dream? Devotees want to dream to Krishna and they are not dreaming. because they are addiction for Radhika. They no bother for Krishna because they have no desire personal meeting with him. He has only one desire to serve Radhika. That only one desire for dasis. Dasis has no botheration for her boss lover. Why she will think for that? Then she is not honest maidservant. That is the beauty of inside. Mind has to go inside. We are walking and traveling outside. It's nothing. They will not get anything outside. This mantra will break this after the election. Which bhav we go. So many things to do here. Without information. You don't need information. Only one thing you have to do. Take the shelter of Guru and see before pani piye chan, Guru kijiye jaan. When you drink the water, you have to filter your water. And when you want to go, you have to know which type of Guru you want. You want Guru, Raghavaktas, Anuragi Guru, loving Guru, or you want Jnani Guru, you want Yogi Guru. Which type of Guru you want? They will guide you like that. Jnani will guide you, give all details information. Yogi will guide you, yoga to you. And Premi will guide you how to increase your love. That is a different mood. If I go to Yogi to got the prema, it's impossible. You go to Jnani to give me prema, impossible. And you go to Premi to get the information, he will say, sorry, I have no any information. I am very blocked in my circumstances. I don't know out of this. Go to knowledgeable person, I have no knowledge. Because he don't want to get knowledge. It's disturbance for him. More than knowledge of mother, mother don't want to know about the son. Where he want to go, he has how many girlfriends? Why to bother? No, mother said, no. I'm only interested to cook for her and take care of her. I have no knowledge where he goes to meet and how many girlfriends he has. I have no interest with this. He's happy, I like this. Mother will think this. You ask to the friend, he says, I have no knowledge what he do with mother and his friends, girlfriends. I have a knowledge that we eat and we go with the cows and we play with them. He become my horse, I become his horse, and we play, we eat together. We go to stealing the butter. This is I have knowledge. I don't know other business. They are so conservative. They are so limited. So if you want to go in limitation, then go for Raga Bhakti. And when you want to character information, then go to Jnani Bhakta. Prisha, they will give you all information, but no Raga, no loving. Dryness will come because you cannot love without one-pointedness. You have to become like that to practice that. That is Raga Bhakti. You have to live whole of life in that mode. You cannot change your mode. If you change your identification, your all sadhana is finished. So mother never want to change his mode. No. You say, I will give you 1 million euro. You change only your mode. Mother said, no possible. I am mother. I want to be a mother. I don't want to be a friend or other relation. You are male, you can do this. No. I have this mood. I want to be in this. This is the beauty of relation. They don't want to change any condition because they want to very, very limited information for one mood. But Jnani has very much information, but no more. No feelings, only knowledge. So that you have to select. This is to know before taking a spiritual master what you have a desire for that. Right? Yeah.
So mantra.
We divert. Actually, if we divert from our mood, then takes time. Then again we go and again come back. Then again we have to start. And when we are flowing in this mood, it starts more and more. Power will come with that mood. And more asthai bhav. What asthai bhav? Established mood will come. And more, not rag only, one-sided, anurag will happen. Rag means one-sided. I love. I don't know you love me or not. But anurag means, Arey, I love less, you love more to me. I feel this. I have to love more to you also. So, anurag, both exchange will start happening. And then more relishment will come. Without anurag, real goal is not relishable. Rasa is in anurag. Radhe. Anurag. Not only you love me, I also love you. I love you, you also love me. This is more beautiful. You understand? Yeah, go on.
So the mantra blesses the practitioner in freeing him or her from the bondage of physical life.
Yes. Bondage of physical life. Mantra. Because the intensity will grow in your bhava, in mood. Bhava means mood. You say na bhava pehle come or Guru bless bhava. Mantra how will come in? Gurudev mantra give na. So bhava is there. Jiva, soul has a feeling, but it is based on material. But the Guru changed this feeling in a spiritual way through the mantra. Understand? When we practice this mantra, then we realize this bhava. Arey, what I am doing is similar what happening in a spiritual way also. Because Krishna is not Supreme God here. Is it? What is this?
Lover.
What? Naravad. Like a human. Naravad Leela. Braj Leela is like a human being he behaving. Right or not?
Yeah.
Push. He's like a human, like me and like you. Narayan Maharaj always said this. Naravad Leela. Like human. If you know, see that like a human he is acting and feeling, then you cannot relate with him. Because love can only move with the parallel. With you are senior and some is lower than love. Love never moves with higher. If he is a God, then you will adore. God is, then you will adore. You will ask something, and if he is your friend, your parallel lover, and he is your baby, then you will care. Your responsibility to care, because you are mother. If he is a lover, you are not confidential anything with him. You will do everything for your beloved and lover. Your beloved do everything for his lover, and lover leave to make happy to beloved. This is the nature. So this one of the feeling has to fix and leave. That is Raga Bhakti. Yeah. That mind has to go for that. Right or not? When running out for useless thing? For what you will get with other things to disturbance with that. I will suggest you, they make this small leaflet. Take this leaflet, is a very helpful for the mind to understand and divert in right direction. Please, if you want to improve yourself, it's a very, very beautiful book. And this you have to do for yourself. Nobody can do for now. Guru can help you to show the way, but he will not make you to think like that. You have to practice. That is the spiritual life. And that practice has to be conscious with 24/7. That's it, spiritual. And religious, 1 hour you do. Change your external clothes and show something. It's a religious practice. And when you want to develop yourself, you have to increase this nature 24/7. When 24 hours, you are in toilet, you are sleeping, you are what you are doing. You have to be with that. In that mood. 7 days, no holidays. That's a 24/7. Then it's spiritual growth. You can feel, you can share, you can live, you can talk, you can be a friend, you can be a lover, you can be a mother. Right. Go on.
So it frees one from the bondage of physical life.
Physical life. Then bondage is free.
And bestows a spiritual body,
Yes.
which is suitable for serving the Lord.
Yeah. And relating with love. And it's there. Yogi accept is here. We says, Prabhupada page 4. He writes, by devotional practice, you develop yourself. By devotional practice, by devotion, by behavior of my nature, that's a devotion. What my heart says to me, what my feelings are there, that activities of my nature is a devotion. That devotional practice show you what is your sarup, what is your form, what is your nature of service. That is form. Is not a form, is nature of service. Create the form. Feelings, create that in the form. Divine form. Then that relates to see, and that divine Sarup can see and they can relate this. Then, like you have a garden home, you go stay there, you forget about your main house. You start identifying your garden house more, because you are start living in your spiritual body. You are identifying now. And this practice, if you grow, you forget your main home, although it's with your body, but you forget the senses and body. That is, when you want to go, you come and go back to your real place. Saintly person do like this. Radha. Morning, fully, completely.
As the mantra Diksha emanates from the mouth of Sadguru, a special divine mantra power is then infused into the heart of the aspirant devotee, which gives him the ability to do bhajan.
Infusion is the power from the mantra from mouth infused. Narayan Maharaj say on this point that at the time of mantra giving, many realize and many takes long time. And this realization faster taking, they have a security of previous life. And who takes time, they have no security in previous life. So that takes long time. But mantra will do his work. Hidden path of devotion, you see. Is a beautiful book. Manah Siksha and Hidden Path of Devotion. Wow.
At the time of initiation, Chaitanya Charitamrita. At the time of initiation, the devotee surrenders himself. And at that time, Krishna makes him equal to himself, giving him a transcendental body in which the devotee can worship his lotus feet.
Here you see the same writer, Anandas Babaji. He writes Krishna, and all his books is giving the transcendental body is given by Radha. Prabhupada also. Normal condition will come when pleasure-giving potency must come. Last line of Bhagavad Gita. The pleasure-giving of potency is Radhika, and Radha Sudhanidhi and Vilap Kusumanjali is Anandas Babaji book, and is also Radhika. Here he writes Krishna. What means? There is no difference between Radha and Krishna. Normally, when it's Krishna, you have to understand, because it's Parkiya Bhav. You have to understand as Parkiya Bhav what meaning of that. Is all books are written, all scripture of Gaudiya Vaishnava is mentioned in Parkiya Bhav. Prabhupada book is also mentioned in Parkiya Bhav. If you want to understand it straight, not 100%. They all write, like Krishna here mentioned, but his whole two books, you read this, Radha Sudhanidhi, is the Manjari Sarup is given by Radhika. She is the authorized to give that. Krishna gives the soul, Sarup comes by Radharani. But here, he writes Krishna. This, you understand, if you know. If you are Chatur, Krishna Bhakta Bado, Hoy Bado Chatur, he understands what is where the meaning. What is behind earth? Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
Of all the mantras which are discussed in the scriptures in connection with initiation, Sri Krishna mantra is most prominent. And again, of all these king of mantras, the 18-syllable or 10-syllable Gopijana Vallabha mantra,
You see? Yeah, go on.
which contains all the pastimes within Madhura Rasa,
You see.
is the crown jewel of all mantras.
Sri Radhe, understand Prabhupada ko. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. To the primary student, he said Kunja Vihari. A Gopi Janavallava. Gopal mantra, Gopi Janavallava. He said, when you will remember, the day will come, you will understand. Start with this. Jai. This is the mercy of Master. Huh? Uh-huh. There is Vaidhi Bhakti, and he says, Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Huh? Kunja Vihari means Kunja what? Kunja is in Vrindavan, not in Dwarika. Yeah. Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Radha's Madhava. Then Kunja Vihari. Kunja. There are 3 Kunjas. Kunja, Nikunja, Nivritta Nikunja. There are 3 Kunjas. Kunja. You only say Kunja Vihari, but Nikunja, where some can go. And Nivritta Nikunja, where Radha Krishna can go, nobody can go. And Radha Rani's maid servant can go. That is Nivritta Nikunja. Mind will go for knowing this, then we will go for seeing that. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe Go.